Let's be honest, many of you likely clicked on this video with the intention of viewing it at a later date. And that's perfectly understandable. The comments section overflows with well-meaning save-for-later remarks on countless productivity videos. The challenge is that later rarely arrives. So in this video, we're providing actionable strategies to help you break the procrastination cycle. Tip 1. Don't think about it. Just do it. One of the biggest productivity pitfalls known to human beings is the tendency to overthink and overplan before taking action. Now, I know this one hit close to home for a lot of you high achievers out there. You spend hours, days, weeks meticulously mapping out every single detail of a project or goal. You want to have all your ducks in a row before pulling the trigger. And sure, there's wisdom in being prepared. But here's the cold hard truth. That approach is also a form of procrastination in disguise. The more you obsess over having the perfect plan, the more friction and delays you create for yourself. You get so caught up in the dreaming and scheming that you never actually start. And let me let you in on an uncomfortable truth, if you will. Having everything 100% figured out is not a prerequisite for progress. No, what truly propels you forward is this: the courage to take imperfect action, to embrace the stumbles and course corrections while you're in motion. Because when you finally rip off that metaphorical band-aid and just start, even if it's a small, crappy first step, momentum takes over. It's like pushing a boulder down a hill. After that first shove, the inertia keeps it rolling, picking up speed. Let's look at one of the most prolific entrepreneurs of our time, Richard Branson. This absolute madman has launched successful companies in sectors as varied as airlines, music, mobile communications, you name it. And his core philosophy?
The main thing is if you have a good idea for a business, as I say, screw it, just do it and give it a go. And you may fall flat on your face, but pick yourself up and keep trying until you succeed.
He doesn't get paralyzed by having every single detail solidified up front. So, stop waiting for the perfect plan or moment. Done will always be better than perfect when it comes to making progress. We've all heard the advice of just tell someone about your goal or deadline. That'll keep you accountable. And sure, having that extra layer of social pressure can definitely help. But you want to know what's even more powerful than just telling a friend or family member? Going full-blown public with your intentions. I'm talking announcing that goal or deadline on social media, recording a video about it, telling the whole world what you're committing to. And yeah, that vulnerability and exposure can be scary at first. But try to reframe your perspective on this. When you put yourself out there in such a big way, you're not just telling one person, you're telling everyone. And the fear of letting all those people down, of being seen as someone who doesn't follow through, that becomes an incredibly motivating force. Take Elon Musk, for example. He doesn't shy away from publicly announcing his plans for Tesla or SpaceX.
Like what you have achieved over the past year is nothing short of incredible. And one day, we will indeed occupy Mars.
This is a way of holding himself accountable to the whole world. And you can apply this same psychology to your own goals. Recording a video, writing a public blog post, posting about it on every social platform. Whatever format feels right, just get it out there in a big, undeniable way. Trust me, once you've made that public commitment, your motivation will be on another level. So often we get caught up in the present moment discomfort of a task. We fixate on how draining or unpleasant it might feel to tackle that big project, hit the gym, clean out the garage, whatever it may be. And in doing so, we trick our brains into believing the short-term pain outweighs any potential long-term gain. A simple reframing exercise that could obliterate that flaw is the Future You gratitude list. Here's how it works. Before starting any daunting task, you simply write down all the reasons your future self will be grateful that you took action today. Let's look at a powerful example from one of the most inspiring movies of our time, The Shawshank Redemption.
I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really. Get busy living, or get busy dying.
Think about Chris Gardner in The Pursuit of Happiness. He faces incredible challenges as a single dad struggling to make ends meet. There were countless moments where giving up must have seemed easier. But Chris kept his eye on the prize, a better future for himself and his son. This mindset shift is incredibly powerful for big goals, but it works just as well for more mundane tasks. Think about it. How grateful will your future self be if you finally clean out that disastrous closet or garage today? If you power through that looming work assignment instead of avoiding it? If you finally schedule that dentist appointment you've been putting off? Once you start viewing your present self as doing a favor for your future self, procrastination starts to lose its grip. Tip 4 is what I like to call the dopamine detox.
Hard work pays off. You put in the time, and time will pay you back. But if you think one way or another you're just gonna microwave some kind of opportunity / entrepreneurship or business and startup, and you think it's gonna pay you back like that, it's gonna pay you exactly what you did.
We've all fallen into the trap of treating ourselves to lame, forgettable rewards after grinding through tasks or goals. Whether it's mindlessly snacking, zoning out on social media, or just completely vegging. Those instant gratification rewards are basically the participation trophies of self-motivation. Sure, they give you that quick hit of feeling like you earned a break. But then 20 minutes or an hour later, the high wears off and you're left feeling, what? Unfulfilled? Like you somehow still cheated yourself out of a real sense of achievement? I know I've definitely been there. And honestly, looking back, all those empty calories and hours lost are just sad reminders of opportunities to celebrate major wins in a way more memorable, epic way. See, the thing is, when you continuously reinforce good habits and hard work with forgettable junk rewards, you're basically training your brain's reward system to crave those short-term, low-effort hits. It's Pavlovian procrastination fuel masquerading as a treat.
Pavlov concluded that if a new stimulus was present when the dog was given food, then that stimulus became associated with food and caused salivation on its own.
But what if instead you took the concept of rewarding yourself and flipped it on its head? What if you started promising and delivering only the rarest, most unique, most incredible experiences as your big payoffs? I'm talking bucket list level amazingness here. Scoring tickets to a once-in-a-lifetime concert or event you've been dying to attend. Finally taking that dream vacation you've had on the vision board for years. Splurging on that online course, taught by someone you deeply admire and respect. Dope experiences that you have to sacrifice, hustle, and grind to make a reality. Rewards so incredible and enriching that you get insanely fired up at just the thought of unlocking access to them once you crush your goals. This is the strategy of divorcing yourself from cheap, disposable dopamine hits and anchoring your reward system to something transcendent and transformative. That's a wrap. If you're ready to finally break the procrastination cycle, smash that subscribe button and join me on this productivity journey. Let's get it. See you next time.